All right, today we are deep diving into Arena Breakout Infinite, the brand new upcoming extraction shooter that, in my opinion, has a real shot at actually capturing an audience on PC. Now, this video is going off what I have in front of me at the time of obviously recording this video, and that is their press kit, alongside some gameplay that's been uploaded to that press kit, as well as my own experience with Arena Breakout, but the mobile version that 99% of you guys don't give a shit about, but it has relevance to the topic. Leave a like on the video and subscribe for more Arena Breakout content in the future. My name is Big Fry. Let's get into it. So the press kit features 4 slides as well as a ton of gameplay snippets that you guys will be seeing on screen here. Keep in mind, this shit is as corporate buzzwordy as humanly possible, but it does give you some insight into what the game actually is. The first slide is uncompromised immersion. Dive into a world with exceptional detail, from real-time lighting to 360 spatial sound effects that bring every pull of the trigger to life. Woo, baby! I'm gonna insert some gameplay right here so you can get a gauge for exactly what they're talking about in this slide.
You're a bold one.
Now, I won't lie, this has some major Tarkov-esque vibes to it. AI scavs looking jank as hell, but the actual visuals from the environments to the weapon models, it all looks really good to me. Animations are top notch. Like, I feel like we're definitely playing in the AAA space here, which is a good thing. This looks like Tarkov in a lot of ways, and that's not necessarily a bad thing, because from my experience with the game on mobile, there's a lot of quality of life features that the game has that I wish Tarkov did. For starters, you guys can see the compass at the top of the screen. That alone makes this so much easier for team play and callouts. Arena Breakout allows things like making map markers in-game that then show up on the compass, so level traversal is a lot more forgiving. On top of that, there's a map for every level inside the game, so you don't have to have a fucking website open on your second monitor to be able to navigate it to learn these levels. You have things like team markers as seen in the screenshots here. Those 3 things are enough for me to say fuck Tarkov for life and play this, and I'm being dead ass. I like me a hardcore shooter, but I am so over the "is this you? Jump if that's you" gameplay that Tarkov brings. Give me the quality of life things like this that facilitate better gameplay, and I'm there. The second slide is military simulation. Choose your gear and pick your fights. As long as you survive, each raid is a victory, brother. Load up with everything you need or stay light on your feet. And you can actually see some of the UI at work here. It looks clean to me. I have another screenshot here that looks to be a group or a party system, and this has like a mobile tinge to it, but I'm digging what I'm seeing. It looks clean. It looks like somebody was just like, hey, look at what Tarkov is doing, and then just kind of do something similar. The third slide is tactical extraction, and this one is just total corpo speak. Push the limits of strategic warfare and tactical firefights. Load up and check your gear twice. Every bullet counts in the dark zone. Look, hey, it's an extraction shooter, guys, in case you weren't aware. It's Tarkov, but not Tarkov. The fourth slide is all about Gunsmith. Mix and match over 500 attachments on over 30 gun slots, which is insane. The UI here is incredibly similar to Tarkov. Like, we're riding a very thin line here between inspired by and straight up copied, but we have a shit ton of customization, which I think games like this already excel at, and Arena Breakout is no different. This is Tarkov, but a bit more forgiving and a bit more I would say streamlined. If you guys compare a game like Rings of Elysium to what it was to PUBG, Arena Breakout Infinite is Tarkov's Ring of Elysium. It has a lot of quality of life features that Tarkov just won't do or refuses to do or just doesn't have that I think can facilitate a better game. Now, if you look at the comparison, Rings of Elysium's fucking dead and PUBG is still going strong. So I don't know if that's the best comparison, but I'm curious to see how this is going to play out, because in my opinion, from my perspective, I think if Arena Breakout plays like Tarkov, looks like Tarkov, but has quality of life and streamlined features that Tarkov refuses to do, I kind of want to play that more. But again, I haven't played the game yet, so I don't know how it actually plays outside of the mobile version, which from what I can tell is a completely separate build, which is like a stark contrast to what a game like Delta Force Hawk Ops is doing, which is that shared ecosystem between all platforms. Arena Breakout Infinite literally looks 100 times better on PC in every stretch, every aspect. It looks 100 times better than what you get on mobile, which makes me wonder what features are coming to PC that mobile doesn't have and vice versa. The big thing that could disrupt the space right now is this game is going to be completely free to play, meaning the barrier to entry is non-existent. Now, that's a double-edged sword because it poses major issues with things like anti-cheat, because as we've seen with Tarkov, these little incel cheaters are rampant in the gaming space with their fragile egos and their Cheeto-dusted fingertips. The briefing that content creators received was that the anti-cheat and the in-game reporting is a major focal point of this development team. The problem with that is when you get a cheater in a game and they kill you, it's devastating. You lose everything, you report them, it fucking sucks, and then they get banned 2 days later. Your experience is still ruined, and they can just make another account and do it all over again, especially when it's free to play. This is definitely the biggest concern of mine, and I hope these guys are diligently finding ways to combat it. In my opinion, like when I play a lot of these games, or I should say in my experience, I don't really run into cheaters as often as you guys would like to think based on what you see online. That being said, like we saw with a game like The Cycle, when you hear online that this game is infested with cheaters, nobody wants to jump in. Even if you would never see a cheater because they're in higher elos or whatever, as soon as gamers hear that a game is like infested with cheaters, they don't even want to give it a chance, which means the cheaters are ruining the players' experiences in-game potentially, and then the guys who aren't even playing the game don't even want to try it. It could be a recipe for disaster. If they brought a paid version, or hell, even like a monthly like tier up sub to play on things like better servers, higher tick rates, and that entry fee would deter a shit ton of cheaters already, I would be down to look at solutions like that, because I already know the majority of the comments and the reviews are going to be about the cheaters, the anti-cheat, oh, I reported this guy, he fucking cheated, they never banned him. It's going to be their biggest issue and their biggest hurdle, no doubt. That being said, the game itself actually looks fucking dope. I obviously need to see how it feels and plays, and when we can jump in, which sounds like early May with their beta, I'll be able to get even deeper with the info here. And the briefing I received mentioned that I was going to be getting keys to give away to people for this beta. I don't know if that's just like a general thing they send out. I don't know if I'm getting keys, but I'll definitely keep you guys in the loop. I would love to be able to do some giveaways for this beta, stream it, have fun, and just see what this game actually is with you guys. It looks fucking dope. It's honestly right up my alley in terms of these hardcore military extraction shooters, but with the quality of life features that I feel a lot of them just fail to recognize that a lot of players would actually have a much better time playing if they existed in their product. But as always, I turn the mic to you. What do you guys think? Are you interested in Arena Breakout Infinite? Let me know all of your thoughts down below, and while you're there, leave a like on the video, subscribe for more content just like this. If Arena Breakout turns out to be a good game on PC, I want to cover this game more. I want to get in with the homies, play more raids, run more stuff, keep you guys up to date with whatever is going on with this development. Because I'll be honest, I don't know if you guys can feel it in the air, but there is a shift happening in the FPS space. There are a lot of games dropping this year that I'm actually really excited for, and I think you guys might be as well. We have Arena Breakout Infinite. We have Gray Zone Warfare. At the time of watching this video, Gray Zone Warfare is doing an NDA-free content creator week where we're able to stream it to our heart's content. If you guys aren't following me on Twitch, go over there because I'm most likely going to be live playing Gray Zone Warfare for the next week. We have games like Stalker 2 dropping this year, Delta Force Hawk Ops, which is more on the arcade side of things, but is definitely trying to bring that Battlefield experience to you guys on PC. There's a lot of things happening in the space right now, and I'll say it feels like it's been a long time coming. I haven't been this excited for multiple new FPS games, I think, ever. And that could be a good or a fucking bad thing, depending on depending on how they execute and perform come launch. My name is BigFry. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.